You know, when you hear the word pension, it probably sounds a little old-fashioned, right? Something from a bygone era. But what if I told you there's a version of it that's been radically updated for how we actually work today? We're going to explore a system that's all about giving you retirement security, even when your career is constantly on the move.
I mean, really think about that for a second. If you're a carpenter, an electrician, a truck driver, you're probably not staying with one single company for 30 or 40 years. It's just not how it works. You move from project to project, from one employer to the next. So how on earth are you supposed to build a stable retirement when your entire career is built on change?
Well, this is where a pretty ingenious solution comes into play. It's called a Taft-Hartley Multi-Employer Pension Plan, or MEPP for short. It's a clever setup where a union and a whole bunch of different employers, all in the same industry, agree to create one giant shared pension plan for all their workers.
So what makes these things tick? Well, at their core, they all share some powerful DNA. First, and this is the big one, portability. Your pension literally follows you from one participating job to the next. But you also get a predictable retirement income. It's funded by both you and your employers, and the whole thing is protected by trustees and federal laws. It's security that's actually designed to be flexible.
Okay, so to really get how this works in the real world, let's look at 3 different scales. We're going to start by zooming way in to the most focused level, the local plan. Just imagine for a minute you're an electrician who takes jobs all over the greater Los Angeles area.
That is exactly what local plans are for. They're built to serve workers inside a specific area, like one city or a county. And what's really cool is the benefits are often customized to what life is actually like there. The cost of living, the local economy, all that stuff.
And listen, this isn't just some theory. These are real plans up and running right now, providing real security for thousands of people. We're talking about electricians in LA and San Francisco, carpenters working all across Chicagoland. It's happening every day.
All right, so that's the local scene. But what happens when your work pulls you outside the city limits? What if your job spans an entire state? Or heck, what if you're traveling clear across the country for work? Well, this pension system is built to scale right along with you. So the next step up is the regional plan. This is perfect for, say, a carpenter in Northern California who might be on jobs anywhere from Sacramento down to the Bay Area. Or think about a teamster whose routes cover all of New England. The plan's geography just stretches out to match the job's geography.
And now, let's zoom all the way out to the big national picture. For industries that operate coast to coast, you've got national plans. These are for the long-haul truckers, the traveling stagehands and entertainers, the construction specialists who could be in any state for their next gig. Your pension coverage is truly nationwide.
So you can see how this all lays out, right? It's a really simple but super powerful idea. The plan scope is specifically designed to match the worker's career path. So whether your work keeps you hyper-local or takes you all over the country, there's a structure that's built to support your retirement.
And just look at who uses these national plans. The reach is absolutely incredible. We're talking about the backbone of our economy, the folks who build our cities, transport our goods, the people in healthcare, manufacturing, even the entertainment industry. Okay, so to really appreciate what makes these Taft-Hartley plans so unique, it's actually really helpful to compare them to a totally different kind of retirement model.
Let's talk for a second about public sector pensions. Now, these are built exclusively for people who work for the government. Think teachers, firefighters, police officers, people working in state and federal agencies. And right away, you can see this is a whole different ballgame. It's a system built for a completely different kind of career. And this right here, this slide gets to the heart of it. It's about 2 totally different philosophies of retirement. MCPPs are all about portability. They're built for workers who move around between different jobs in the same industry. Public sector plans, on the other hand, are designed for stability. They reward a long, dedicated career with a single employer, like a state or a city. 2 very different goals. So, let's put all these pieces together. What's the big idea? The underlying logic that connects all of these plans?
You know, there's this quote that just perfectly sums it all up. The key takeaway here is that this is not a one-size-fits-all approach, not even close. The design of every single one of these pension plans is intentional. It's built with a specific worker and a specific type of work in mind.
When you break it down, the logic is actually super straightforward. First, you analyze the work itself. How far do people travel for jobs? Then, you define that geographic area. Is it a city, a region, or the whole nation? And finally, you build a plan that perfectly mirrors that reality. It's a custom-fit solution.
So here's the bottom line, the most crucial takeaway from all of this. Whether you work in one city your entire life or you travel across all 50 states, the multi-employer pension system is designed to provide a secure, portable retirement that fits the real-world map of your career. And that, of course, leaves us with a really big question for the future. As technology and the gig economy completely change how we work, where we work, and how often we change jobs, how will our retirement models have to adapt? What does a pension that can keep up with that world even look like for the next generation?